Sound. Production of sound. In this lesson, we are going to learn sound and its production. How do you come to know that a period is over in your school? When we hear the ringing of the bell, we come to know that the period is over. When the doorbell of the house rings, we come to know someone has come. Sound plays an important role in our life. It helps us to communicate with one another. We hear a variety of sounds in our surroundings. In the music room of a school, we hear the sounds made by the musical instruments like flute, tabla, harmonium. Every animal too has a different sound. The roaring of a tiger, the howling of a jackal, the baying of a wolf, the neighing of a horse, the barking of the dog, the call of the cuckoo, the twittering of sparrows, the cry of the peacock. Sound produced by humans. Let us put our hand on our throat when we are speaking loudly or singing a song. We feel some vibrations. In humans, the sound is produced by the voice box
or the larynx.
Sound is produced by a vibrating body. Activity. Take a rubber band. Put it around the longer side of a pencil box. Insert 2 pencils between the box and the stretched rubber. Now, plug the rubber band somewhere in the middle. We can hear vibrating sound. When the strings of a sitar are plugged, we hear the musical notes. When we blow into one end of a flute, a column of air of a specific length vibrates and sound is produced. Activity. Tie a weight to one end of a fine string and hang it from a support. This is the pendulum. Allow the string to come to rest vertically in the position PA. Now, pull the end A aside to the position C and let go of it. The pendulum swings from C through A to B and back through A to C. This motion is one swing or oscillation of the pendulum. When an object moves very fast following a fixed path from one side to the other and then back again, we say that it vibrates. The time taken by a pendulum to complete one swing or oscillation, that is, to move from B, A, C, A, B, is called the period of oscillation of the pendulum, that is, capital T. The period of oscillation is measured in seconds. The number of oscillations that an object completes in 1 second is called the frequency of vibration, small n, of the object. Thus, frequency n is equal to 1 upon period of oscillation, capital T. The frequency unit is per second. The period of oscillation, capital T, depends upon the length of the pendulum. If the length of the pendulum is increased, the period also increases. Amplitude of oscillation. The maximum distance that the pendulum moves away from its position at rest is called the amplitude of oscillation. A vibrating object vibrates within the limits of the amplitude of oscillation. Whatever the amplitude, the frequency remains the same. As amplitude is a distance, it is measured in meters or centimeters. Audible and inaudible sounds. We have learned that vibration of the source is necessary for sound to be produced. The human ear cannot hear a sound of frequency less than about 20 vibrations per second, that is, 20 Hz. It means we can hear sounds of frequencies between 20 Hz and 20,000 Hz. These sounds are called audible sounds, that is, sounds that we can hear. Can we hear the sound of all vibrating bodies? Similarly, sounds of frequencies higher than 20,000 Hz are also inaudible. Such sounds are called ultrasonic sounds. Some animals can hear the sound of frequencies higher than 20,000 Hz. Dogs have this ability. The police use high-frequency whistles which dogs can hear but humans cannot. The ultrasound equipment, familiar to us for investigating and tracking many medical problems, work at frequencies higher than 20,000 Hz. Bats can hear ultrasonic sounds. Bats actually produce ultrasonic sounds while flying in the dark. In fact, it can be said that with the help of ultrasonic sound, a bat sees with its ears rather than with its eyes. The radar system, too, tells the position of objects by getting the waves it produces reflected from the targets in front. Ultrasonic sounds are also used for measuring the depth of the ocean floor. Ultrasonic sounds have proved to be a boon in medical and other sciences. A kind of radar system called sonar has been derived from it. Similarly, the system of ultrasound scanning is used to find out the condition of the fetus inside the womb. This is also called sonography. Summary: vibration of the source is necessary for sound to be produced. The frequency of vibration, N, and the period of oscillation, T, of the oscillating body vary according to the formula N is equal to 1 upon T. We can hear sounds of frequencies between 20 to 20,000 Hz. Well, that is all in this chapter, students. Keep humming!